if 1,000 people come to the park a day, when it rains here, the water that needs to be evacuated as well. Case with GRS is we are perfectly made for families with children.
It's almost 80% done now. We are yet to reach the goal another 20 days.
Hi, good morning everyone. Today I bring you to another story of my life, something that I'm very interested in. So we are standing right now in the old restaurant of our amusement park. This is the Pure Veg restaurant. So when the park started, the restaurant was much smaller. It occupied only, this is the inner area, that is what it occupied. And in fact, in 1999, when the park was started, one of the thoughts that the founding directors had was that if 1,000 people come to the park a day, then we will consider GRS a big success. Now from there, when our vision was 1,000 people a day, to today when there are days when we handle about 6,000 people in this restaurant, infrastructure has become a bottleneck for us. Now imagine the times in 1999 when people didn't know what a water park was. I remember the questions that we used to get where, what is this? What is the water park? We used to tell them there are slides and these slides go into the water and you can go on the slide and then get into the water. So at that time it was an entire journey of educating the customer on the various aspects of a water park. We've come a long way since then in the last 25 years. Now coming back to the restaurant, as I said, we started off with this very small restaurant where we could maybe seat about 100 people. Over time, what has happened, we've added so many more tables here. We've added lots more tables and it's a constant pace of change. And about 2 years ago, there was a garden area here and I expanded the restaurant and we added some more tables here. A sort of outdoor seating is what we added. We expanded the restaurant on that side and then we expanded the restaurant on this side as well. And the thing with our restaurant is that it's a landlocked island. We have got our lazy river which goes around the restaurant and so there is no space for us to expand. The thing about being a landlocked island is that when it rains here, the water that needs to be evacuated as well, we've got a drain system which goes under the lazy river so that it goes to the rainwater collection tank. Then we had another small hall which we had made called the Gauri Hall, and in this Gauri Hall we used to serve some food there as well. And the pathway to the Gauri Hall is a long and thin one, again via the lazy river, right? So there's some work going on right now, but there was a pathway which goes towards the Gauri Hall. Remarkably, what we used to do was during the season, during peak season, what we saw was that our veg thalis, which were a big hit amongst people, we used to serve it at Gauri Hall and the rest of the food used to be here. Now, this was because we had no choice. We didn't know what we were supposed to do and we were trying to make sure that we were handling this in the best possible way. But what we saw was, more than anything else, we used to split families. Because here is where you get the finger foods, you get all the things that the kids want. We've got the gobi manchurian and this and that and everything else. And that was where we were giving the South Indian thali, which maybe the older people in the family wanted. Now, what used to happen was that we used to end up splitting the family, right? You would have some people here and some people there, and the park would be so overcrowded that there would not be a way in which you could get food from there to here and all of this. Now, I saw this as a problem in the last 1 or 2 years, and I had been constantly thinking, what is the solution to this? How is it that we can sort this out? That is when this idea came that, in this restaurant which we have, we used to have our Kohinoor hall on the other side, which is the banquet hall. And there was an area in between where there was a toilet block and a small toilet block and some other things. So we said, okay, can we do something here? We had a storeroom there, in fact. Can we in some way manage all of this together? That is where we decided we would create a new restaurant. So that's where the restaurant came in, and I think the restaurants come out fabulous, right? We are, I think, 80% of the way through. It's become much bigger than I had anticipated. So come, let's go towards the restaurant. So one thing that we've done is we used to have an entry to the previous restaurant. We've made it such that there is a entry bridge over the lazy river, And what this entry bridge does is it's got equal access to the previous restaurant as well as to the new restaurant. Yeah, so in the new restaurant project that we are coming up with at GRS, the building is now come up, starting to look really nice, and a lot of work has been going on. And but then there is a problem at the landscaping side, right? So Ajay, our project head, and Manjunath, our architect, they've been doing a lot of brainstorming on how is it that we can solve this, and it looks like they've come up with some kind of a solution. So now let's go there. Let's see how we are going to solve this. Yeah. So this is where the restaurant is going to come. We've done it really nicely such that from the bottom we had a large level difference. So from the bottom, when customers come, they can have access to a couple of toilet blocks that we have planned. And on the top is the restaurant where, you know, it aligns with our existing restaurant as well, and it's going to look nice. So this area is the place where we have some level differences and some confusion about the garden and landscaping. Ajay, you have to honestly consider shifting this.
Okay, sir. Then if you shift this, we have an opening to the new.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's very nice idea. Actually, now this bridge is also done.
Yeah, that's what looks nice. But somehow the railings, no, you make it in such a way that. Are we removing the? Are we removing the? What is the beam there?
Yeah, we'll remove
Steel
everything.
one?
Steel will remove. Plywood also will remove.
What are you doing here?
This will go and connect there.
No, it will be.
Yeah. So what
There is a
happens?
level difference, no?
ಹೌದು ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ it will match here. This will match. ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ತನಕ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ ಅಜಯ್?
You're removing this also.
Yeah. Yeah. This will go. So Ajay, now this project is kind of, I think, how much do you think, how much percentage do you think this project is done?
It's almost 80% done now. We are yet to reach the goal another 20 days.
So can you tell us a bit about the restaurant? How big is it? What is it that we are planning to do here?
This restaurant is almost 90 feet by 50 feet wide. Almost 5,000 to 6,000 square feet is there, where we more than 300 people can accommodate easily. And we have such a stop that they can serve the food happily to the customers.
Yeah, correct. And one thing that the case with GRS is we are perfectly made for families with children, right? School going children. Our park is designed, and this is the thought that we have in our mind all the time. So even the food that we plan to serve here is something that this family will enjoy. And the whole idea of the entire project is that the family should not get split.
Yes.
Right? So if you have a family who comes in here, then we should be able to serve them everything here. Similarly, if a family goes to our previous restaurant, we should be able to serve them in that restaurant. So that is the idea. So the view from here is a bonus. So I think the wave pool is going to be visible and the kids pool going to be visible. So now the kids pool has been barricaded off because, I think you are planning to do some pathways here.
Yes, sir.
That model also you are going to be shifting, right? So all of that is going to happen, and you're going to get a nice big garden area here at the bottom, and the wave pool is going to be visible, the kids pool is going to be visible, and the lazy river is going to be visible. So Ajay, in fact, I see that one of the challenges in this project was how do we connect this restaurant to the previous restaurant?
Yeah.
How do we make it such that it is all seamless? And on top of that, we have our lazy river.
Yes, sir.
Now the lazy river, you will realize, is a 25-year-old civil structure. Right? It's a structure which has not been breached, but you are building very close to it.
Yeah.
What is the gap between the lazy river at the closest? What is the gap between the lazy river and the
Sir,
restaurant?
it's hardly it is 1.5 meters.
1.5 meters. So nangondu heli ivaga. So you are doing a 1.5 meter structure. You have to manage these levels. All of this. Idennella ನೀವು manage ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ how did you handle these challenges?
Sir, during the excavation, by the grace of God, ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ದ ಲೇಜಿ ರಿವರ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಏನಿತ್ತು ವಿ ಆರ್ ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಯಿತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೇಜಿ ರಿವರ್ದು ನಮಗೆ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಲೂಸ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ದಟ್ ಈ ಮಳೆ ಸೀಸನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಎರೋಷನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೂ ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಫಿಯರ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಐ ಥಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಆ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡೋ ತರ್ಪಾಲ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕವೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸೂಪರ್ವೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಸಚ್ ದಟ್ ಏನು ಇಟಾಚಿ ಆಪ್ರೇಟರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮಿಷಿನ್ಸ್ ಆಪ್ರೇಟರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ತುಂಬ ಗೈಡ್ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಈ ಥರ ನಮ್ಮ ಲೇಜಿ ರಿವರ್ ಇದೆ, 25 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಆ ಥರ ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಆ ಥರದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಇದರಿಂದ ಈಚೆ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಆಯ್ತು.
So all the very best, and I'm really looking forward to how it all turns out. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Guys, please let me know if you like this kind of video. This is a little more informal, and let us know through likes, and leave some comments on the video, and let us know if you enjoyed this sort of video. We want to do more content like this, which we really enjoy doing, and I'm really looking forward to how the restaurant's going to come. That we are going to showcase to you in second video. I really welcome you all to come and dine with all of us at GRS. Enjoy all that we have, and enjoy the passion that the team and I have for this business, and come and be a part of it.